drivers throughout this entire series. So Taylor, a lot has gone on these last three events. This is our final one. So what do you think in taking a final overall event championship?
Well, Christina, all weekend long I've been pretty much just striking out by not going with my gut, or rather my heart. And for this last event, I would love to see Jamie Sullivan and Monster One Dalmatian take 3 out of the 4 overall event championships, especially since we're rather just up the street from her alma mater soon to be. So Jamie Sullivan, Monster One Dalmatian.
I fully agree with you on this one. I've been holding steadfast with Jamie Sullivan, Monster One Dalmatian for the entirety of the weekend. She is proving herself a really strong competitor and truly a rising star in this business. You know, she walked away with 3 GP racing wins. If she secures a 4th, she is starting off the final event really strong, and I think she's going to take it to the finish line. But ultimately, it comes down to what you guys think. So anytime Taylor and I ask you to please go to judgeszone.com, you're going to slide that BKT tire up or down. Click submit on the score that you feel each and every one of our drivers deserve for their individual month. But right now, that will do it for Monster Jam Trackside. We are so excited to get started. It truly is our pleasure to welcome you here to the shot, the home of the Ohio State, and welcome you back to Monster Jam.
The
racing. 4 winners advancing to the semifinal round. So Columbus, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Two competitors are down there on the track. We're going to kick things off with Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. Going head-to-head against Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Making their way down to the line. Let's go racing!
Your winner is Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Round one, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Coming up next, Alex Morgan, Stone Crusher. And his opponent, Michaela Toluchka, Methadone.
Your winner is Alex Morgan, Stone Crusher.
Once again, moving on to the semifinals. Here on Stone Crusher Sunday, it's Alex Martin, Stone Crusher. Up next, it's Brandon Zaleska, Jet Skier 2. Going up against the Black and Green Wrecking Machine, Wes Anderson, Green Tigger. Getting things set here for their matchup. If you look on opposite ends of the arena, you can see those staging lights.
Your winner is Weston Anderson, Green Tigger.
Once again, Wes Anderson and Green Tigger. You can see it up there on the JCB Racing Competition brackets. Moving on to the semifinals. Coming up next, it's Frank Brooklyn and Zombie. Going up against Jason Sullivan, Monster Mud Dalmatian. Look at the lights.
Your winner is Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mud Dalmatian. It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, who's ready for more Monster Jam
The goal is for the drivers to get as close to them as possible without knocking them over or crushing them, because that does involve a penalty. She had a little bit too much gusto coming around that turn, causing that puppy to roll over. Lots of fans, it's been an exciting start to the JCB racing competition, that's for sure. And if you guys want to see more excitement, in just a few weeks, we have the biggest event of the year coming to Los Angeles, California. That's right, we're going to the land of the stars for World Finals. It's all going down on May 18th at SoFi Stadium. It's the biggest event of the year, the biggest big party of the year. And we want to see each and every one of you guys there. So you guys can turn it into a great family vacation. Go over to sunny California, and for all the information, all you have to do is visit MonzoJams.com. So, Miss, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders? Taking things off the JCB finals. We call her the Princess of Carnage. She's been with MonzoJam now for close to a decade. Always ready to crack the case. Brianna Scoville. And her opponent, your Arena Series Central Champion, hailing from Hillsdale Hills, North Carolina, Weston Anderson, Great Digger. Competition that is unique. It's not about what you can do to impress the fans. It's not about judges. It's about
time and tenacity. So what did you learn this weekend about how to finally take another race win?
You know, I came in the finals a couple of times and I couldn't get the win. I flipped over last night, so I knew that this track was super tacky, especially after everybody walked on it in pit party. So I had to take my turns just right, hold it wide open on the straight lines, and hey, we got the win, man.
Well, I mean, it's our last event here of the weekend. We know you like to go big on the Sunday and Monday. How big can we expect you to go this afternoon?
You know, I'm going to try and jump Gravedigger to the rafters, man. It's my crew guy's birthday, and we're going to go out with a bang this weekend. Y'all having fun at Monster Jam Columbus?
They are going to race, but before they do, I need you guys to tell me, who do you think is going to win the race? Who do you think is going to win? Lydia, who do you think is going to win? Megalodon! Ooh, all right, our siblings are split here right now. Who do you think is going to win? Megalodon! Megalodon, I got two Megalodons, one Gravedigger. What do you guys think it is? Yell it out, who do you think is going to win? Let's find out. Let's go green. All right, we got Megalodon starting off really strong, but Arturo Loco is coming up. Gravedigger is currently in the rear. What's going to happen here right now? They are now neck and neck. Gravedigger, Arturo Loco. Gravedigger is moving forward, but oh, Megalodon takes the win. We got 2 out of 3 with Megalodon, but you know what, guys? You're all going home with the prize. It is our Chuck and Pals playset. Look at that. And it's actually featuring Gravedigger and Monster Mud Dalmatian. You guys can, yeah, you can take it. He's so excited right now. Yeah, you can share it with me
To score our drivers at judgeszone.com. All you have to do is go directly to judgeszone.com, or you can scan the QR code that's going to come up there on the video board and just record it. When you get there, it will ask you for the city code, which for us will be OHI. Type that in and then press submit. The next screen, that's where you get to score. All you have to do is slide this BKT tire up or down, landing on the score you think each driver deserves. Press submit again, and it's going to begin to tabulate everyone's scores here in the arena. However, there's an important piece to this, everyone. We only have 20 seconds for you to complete this entire process. So, expert tip, leave judgeszone.com, hold up on your phone throughout the remainder of the event if you are here with us in the arena. This is what makes Monster Jam unique. You get to choose our champions. So, before we kick this off, who's ready for the Great Flips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Starting off this competition from sunny California, it's Tornado.
Madonna as of that last attempt there.
From one to lunch, that's coming in Grant to just get her lunch. Lots of Jet fans, give it up for Brandon so much. Just get her done. Brandon so much. Just get her done. And she is wrapped up. Continue on with the Great Lakes Challenge. Lots of
Is that 1 to 10?
Everyone, show our some love with those puppy paws together. And then use them to cast your scores. You got 10 seconds left.
2 great attempts with great control from J.C. Sullivan. That stopping was the first attempt. He actually walked the dog forward back ever so slightly. Second attempt is not proper once again. You gotta ask yourself, remember, you guys are the judges. In your opinion, was that enough to take over the top spot and ultimately the win from Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco with an 8.829? Let's find out because your scores are locked in. At 8.805, very close, puts him out for second place in the Breakthrough 2 Skills Challenge. But that means your winner is Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, adding 8 points to his score in the Silver Championship. He's been doing great in this phase of the competition the entire weekend, really honing his skills with those combination moves. Oh, there he goes up the ramp. Let's hear from El Winner.
Fernando, congratulations, another Shield win for this weekend for you. And I gotta say, you've really been nailing the combination moves. What's been the most important key to your success there?
Stay calm. It doesn't matter where in the lineup we go. I've been last, I've been in the middle. Today we went first and we outlasted 7 other trucks. And I couldn't do that alone. Columbus, you and I, we won that one. You voted us the best streak. I couldn't do it without you. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
And with that in mind, we have a more Monster Jam coming up in just a bit. We've got our Monster Jam donut competition. What's it gonna take to bring in another win this afternoon?
You know what? I'm going to try something a little different at the end of my donut rotation. If I can get it spinning, this dirt here is really tacky, really tricky. If I can get to the end of my donuts, I'm hopefully trying to do something wild, so you guys better pay attention. But one thing all of us drivers thrive on is your guys' voices. So let's do a little test run right now before we get the trucks back out on the floor. On the count of 3, I need you guys to yell the loudest you've ever yelled in your life. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3!
Well, Columbus, this has been an exciting first half of Monster Jam. We still have a lot more competition coming our way in the second half of Monster Jam, but right now it is halftime. So the perfect time to get up, grab a snack, stretch your legs, hop on over to our green screen photo booth, which is on the main concourse. You can actually jump into a real Monster Jam chassis and then decide which truck you actually want to go home in. It's a really, really cool keepsake here at Monster Jam.
left rear axle. And I've got Logan Vessels here to show you what it looks like. Now, if you've ever been to a Monster Jam event before, you may have seen us show these axles. And typically it can look a little bit more jagged, but this was such a clean break. As you see, it is completely flush. It could almost be super glued back together. So Logan, talk a little bit about why that happened.
So with these Monster Jam trucks, we push these things so hard, parts just happen, they break, they fail. Fortunately for me, this one broke about the best way possible, and I've got one of the best teams in the sport back there with me. We ripped this guy apart, had the whole corner tore down, back together right at about 8 minutes, with a fresh guy right there in Scooby-Doo, ready to go.
Now, 8 minutes, you all, that is an amazingly short amount of time. Because Logan, if this were broken in maybe a more jagged or maybe shattered way, what kind of time and time restraints would that put you and your team under?
So if this would have broke just about any other way than the way it did, we'd have the whole differential tore out of the truck, we have the whole rear end of the truck tore apart, drive shaft on the floor. It's a 20-30 minute process, get all that ripped apart, hammer this out, get it all back together. Fortunately, we got lucky this time, but you always never know.
You never know, but the great news is that Logan, or rather you tell us, is Brianna Mahana and Scooby-Doo coming back for the next half of this competition?
Oh, always. Scooby-Doo's here, we're here to party. This is the last show of the weekend for us. Scooby's been through a lot this weekend, and we're gonna finish it all off right here for all of you guys.
If you're ready to see Scooby-Doo back out here on the track, make some noise for Logan Vessels and making it all possible. to be louder. The tricks are getting cooler. Let's try this again. Let's make some noise. All right, coming up next, we have our US and the Next Best Trick competition. All 4 of these riders are going to have one attempt to soar from one end
It's always a lot of fun to witness. Score to read right now is a 7-point Schottenstein 9 by Brendan Reardon. The score for Greg Duffy is 8.927. We got it from Peter. And you scored it. Last but not least, from Orlando, Florida, it's TJ Tibbs. He was actually featured in Marvel's Entertainment. Give it up for DJ Tiffany, your final competitor in this veteran competition. And it's time to score. He looks like he's feeling good about that one. He was an extra player there. He's got 5 seconds left to lock in your score stand. Score to beat right now is still held on to by Greg Duffy with that 8.922. Let's see, what did you guys think? Was that enough to take over the win from Greg Duffy? The score for TJ Tiffany is... It was a 9.486. The winner of the FMX Pet Trick competition with that awesome bass flip, TJ Tiffany. A bit of a tradition here at Monster Jam. All 4 of these riders, they're getting ready to fly through the air, back to back, in train formation. It's gonna be crazy. So take out those phones. That's right, make some noise. Let's hype them up. Because they're gonna give it all they've got for all of you fans here today. So let's count them down. From 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make some noise. It looks like they're coming back down the ramp, which means we get more. And we already know the rules. The louder we get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. And it's time to see some more cool tricks. So I want to see who can be the loudest in here. There we go. All right, that was good. But you know, I think I expect more from these Ohio State fans. You guys have some of the loudest fans in the land. So I don't want to hear the turf bunnies this time. I want to hear all of you. All right, Columbus. We're going to lay it all out here on the track. On the count of 3. When they start to soar, I want to hear you roar. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about. Give it up again for your U.S. FMX team. Brendan Reardon, Greg Duffy, Kenny Haskell, and TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany, you were able to secure a best trick win just before the weekend was finished. But you know, I noticed something. You guys are supposed to be competitors, but you always just look like best buddies up here. What's the best part about doing what you do? Doing this with your best buddies, or just doing what you love?
It's definitely a combination of it all. Being out here with the Monster Jam family, traveling around the country with my best friends, riding dirt bikes, there's absolutely nothing else like it. It's a dream come true for sure. Duffy and I, we've been battling for over 20 years now on dirt bikes. Can't get friends. We've all been friends for so long. This is absolutely amazing in front of you guys.
And you know, we know that this weekend you celebrated your buddy Brett Duffy's birthday. How do you plan birthdays and just regular life when you're on the road so often?
We're definitely here for each other. It's a family, and we Duffy won the last couple, and we got up here. We caked him yesterday, Silly Street, and everything else up here. Here, you guys cheering us on. You guys are so loud, we can barely hear our bikes. You guys having a great time or what?
Now I've got one more question for you, TJ, that I have to ask, because we have thousands of young fans here in the audience. What advice do you have for them if they want to follow in your footsteps one day?
There's not a better family sport than motocross. And I'll say we've all been riding dirt bikes for over 25 years together at this point. And, you know, practice makes perfect. Fall down, get back up, wear the right protective gear, stay in school. The sky's the limit. Have fun at it, and you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, make some noise for TJ Tiffany, your best street planner. Congratulations one more time, TJ Tiffany, the winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition. Now, Monster Jam fans, we still have a lot more Monster Jam packed action coming your way. Take a look at the leaderboard. We got in store next. Remember, we have the dance cam, the air guitar cam, and the flex cam. What's coming up next? My personal favorite. Let's move and groove and dance and shake. Come on, guys, it's the dance cam time.
Dance! Get up and dance!
All right, it is time for our Monster Jam donut competition. Each driver will have one attempt to throw down their best donut performance. And you, as the judges for this competition, pay close attention to the driver's speed, creativity, and, of course, the number of revolutions. So, who's ready for the Monster Jam donut competition? Taking things off from Kingston, Wisconsin. Ready to let judges introduction. It's time to score, everyone. Lock in those scores. Remember, the city code is OHI@judgeszone.com. An exciting way to start off Monster Jam Zone is take a look at that super cool Bootsy action replay. It took him a few revolutions to get going and find that sweet spot in the dirt. His dirt's very tacky, but once he was able to, he really accelerated and got some solid revolutions in those Monster Jam donuts. Nice way to kick things off. We've seen this throughout the weekend, that this tacky dirt has been very, very difficult. So the fact that he was able to overcome those circumstances right out the gate is something that's really impressive. Let's see what you guys thought of that one. Scores are in on the video board, a 7.217. That's going to be the score to beat Monster Jam Donuts. Continuing on, look at this review.
Looking to crush the competition, a Dallas foreign and stroke crusher. Place in the costume dome competition. Coming up next, it's Winston Anderson, Grave Digger. By Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scores are locked in and cut in alter video board at 8.820. Very respectable score, putting her currently in second place in Monster Jam Sullivan. Last but not least, it's time to get to the free. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Let's get now to the three people, Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Let's find out if he can tire up or down, clicks a bit on the sweater you feel he deserves for that one. Take a look also at the circle to the action replay. So the acceleration was there, the rotations were there were definitely some drifting as you can see where he landed in comparison to where he started right there. He actually slid across the track and into the side of that ramp. Scores are officially locked in. Score to beat right now is Wes Anderson in Grave Digger with a 9.403. The score for El Toro Loco is 8.183. And take Monster Jam Donuts for him in 8th place. But this means the winner of Monster Jam Donuts, the black and green wrecking machine, Wes Anderson, Grave Digger.
We've seen a lot of progression between you and your competitors from the start of this weekend. What did you do differently?
You know, we just got to run on the track a little bit. So always Sunday, we are a little bit more used to the track. We know what the dirt's going to do, and we know what we have to do to set these trucks up right. So we came out here, gave all these Columbus fans a right-hand Gravedigger donut, and got the win, man.
Now, speaking of wins, we have our next competition, the Monster Jam Freestyle coming up, which ultimately could, if done right, leave you taking home the overall unit championship here this afternoon. So what can we expect from the Black Reaper machine?
Expect the unexpected. About 2 nights ago, we did a Ford Momentum backflip right here, and hey, Gravedigger 37's already been crashed once this weekend. Why not make it twice? I'm running her into the ground for you Columbus fans. I need you guys to make some noise!
Oh, he's number one. He's number one.
I'm here with Braylon right now. We're about to play the Monster Jam head-to-head showdown. All right, so Braylon, I need you to name as many colors as you can in 15 seconds. And here's the fun part. Braylon, you're actually going to go up against one of our amazing Monster Jam drivers. So it's going to be really cool, okay? Do you feel confident that you can name a bunch of colors in 15 seconds? Yes. Okay, is there any driver that you want to compete against? Who do you want to compete against? Monster Dalmatian. All right, let's see. Are we able to actually compete against Monster Dalmatian? Let's see who you're going to compete against. That music means you get to actually compete against Jamie Sullivan in Monster Dalmatian. So right now, let's put 15 seconds on the clock. All right, Braylon, name all the colors you can name in 15 seconds. Here we go.
Blue, red, green, yellow, orange, red, yellow, white, black, dark red,
All right, that's time. All right, we got 12. I thought that's awesome. That's a really good score. Okay, so let's see how Jamie did. Look at the video board.
Pink, red, brown, yellow, blue, green, black, orange, teal.
Jamie only got 9. Only got 9. Which means, guess what? You're a winner. Which means you'll get to go home with the prize courtesy of all of us here at Feldix. Look at that smile. All of us here at Feldix Entertainment. I'm going to send you home with an El Toro Loco Truckin' Pals toy. Congratulations to Braylon. Give it up for Braylon, everyone. Going against Jamie Sullivan, Monster Dalmatian. Look, she also has her Monster Dalmatian toy as well. Great job. All right, now it's time for each of you Monster Jam fans to kick off our Monster Jam freestyle competition. So take out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. Now follow me. Monster Jam Freestyle to showcase everything they have. And in order to qualify for a score, you must complete at least 15 seconds or more. For Brandon Telechka in Just Get It Done 2, he actually did complete that, so he is eligible for a score. Unfortunately, that was too important his run, so make sure that you guys are going to judgezone.com and locking in those scores right now. For Brandon Telechka, Just Get It Done 2. Scores are coming in on the video board momentarily. Let's see, a 5.601. That's going to be the score to be here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Brandon Telechka, once again, Just Get It Done 2. You guys have been doing so great with your Monster Jam knowledge. So I want to continue putting you guys to the test. Look at the video board right now for some Monster Jam trivia.
Brandon Telechka here. Time to play some Monster Jam trivia. What are these Monster Jam truck bodies made of? Is it A, steel, B, plastic, C, bubblegum, or D, glass? You know the answer. Let me hear you.
All right, Columbus. Is it A, steel, B, plastic? Coming up next in Monster Jam Freestyle, he has gone from Superman to superstar. Alex Barton, no pressure.
of that freestyle by Jamie Sullivan. I know you all saw that because we heard your screams. So why don't we turn those screams into scores? Schottenstein.com. There she is.
Landing that backflip with only 4 seconds left on the clock. Score to beat right now is currently held by Pentagon at 7.445. The score for Monster What Nation is 9.722. That means we got a new leader and new score to beat out there on the track. Jamie Sullivan, Monster What Nation. Let's go for her second degree. Lots of you fans, I hope you guys captured that on your cell phones and are following us at Monster Jam across all of our social media platforms. So I'm talking Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, yes, even TikTok. Anytime that you guys are posting anything Monster Jam related, make sure you're using the hashtag Monster Jam. Keep an eye out on the video for it because throughout the rest of the event, you actually might see your name in lights. And if that's not enough for you, Monster Jam is now on YouTube Live. So all of our events now moving forward across all 5 series will actually be live on YouTube. So really, there's so many great ways to enjoy Monster Jam on all of our social media platforms, as well as on Mad TV. So you heard me talk about this earlier. Every Saturday morning, we got classic episodes, and every Saturday night on Mad TV, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got brand new episodes of Arena and 30 and Inside Monster Jam, that awesome Monster Jam podcast, hosted by none other than Scott Jordan. We got 2 puppies out there on the track. Next up is the Princess of Carnage herself, Brianna Hall. Another clue coming your way with some awesome pictures. She's the 2015 Rookie of the Year, and she's actually on tour with her daughter. Come on, Monster Jam fans, you gotta know this one. Who is she? Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, or Jamie Sullivan, Monster Nation. Yell it out, who is it? Let's reveal the answer. That's right, it's Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. 18 seconds remain for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Lobo to complete that freestyle. Started off as a really fierce freestyle run. Our drivers really are leaving it all out there on the track for you Monster Jam fans for the final event of the weekend in Columbus. They're not holding that. They are in it to win it, and they clearly want to put on a great competition for you Monster Jam fans. Let's see if they're able to refire and continue on with those 18 seconds remaining in his freestyle run. We're waiting for the signal from one of our tech officials to see if he's able to
Here it comes, bud. I hear something.
one more competitor left. Those bells only mean one thing.
Let's hear it for your final freestyle competitor, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. It's time to score, everyone. Your last chance.
Emotion definitely got out of that truck. It looked like there was greatness towards the edge. But prior to that, it was an exciting freestyle. He was favoring reverse on that one. Trying some new things out there on the track, some big air. You see those stoppings. But he was kicking it into reverse pretty much throughout the entirety of that freestyle. Score to me right now is Monster Jam Salvation at 9.722. The score for Gravedigger is 8.972, put him up for second place. But this means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, JD Sullivan, Monster Letdown Nation. 8 more points and cruises over the overall event championship.
birthday present?
Yeah, it's pretty great, you know, like I say all the time, as long as he can go out there and drive it like he does, I'm happy. It's the best birthday gift I can give him.
Now, I mean, listen, for you, when you come out last in freestyle, the track is torn up, maybe a backflip has already been done, all the tricks have been pulled out. How do you manage to still amaze these fans every time?
You just gotta get a little wild on the sticks out here, man. I did what I could. The truck broke halfway through the run. It's nobody's fault. I've been running the truck super hard all weekend, but hey, we tried to still give you guys a great bigger freestyle run. Had a couple saves, a couple reverse jumps, and it's all I could do with what I had, man.
And you did what you did. So do you have anything left for these fans here in Columbus today?
Absolutely. First, I want everybody on the count of 3 to say happy birthday to Chandler right here. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Chandler! Second thing, man, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out here, supporting this crazy lifestyle of ours for the past 43 years, man. It's because of all you guys filling these seats each and every weekend that we get to do what we do. So thank you guys. Hats off to y'all. I love each and every one of you.
And of course, we're not going to send you home without hearing from your Monster Jam freestyle winner, Jamie Sullivan. I mean, that Morgan backflip had the crowd going crazy. What goes through your mind when you're flipping through the air in a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck?
You know, it's definitely pretty wild, and it has to go the right way for everyone this weekend. So we come out here and actually land it. It was really awesome, but yeah, no. Once you get to that backflip ramp, you just want to forward and put the pedal to the metal, and it works out for me.
And how about you? This is our last event in the state of Ohio. You're soon to be fully alma mater state. Do you have anything left for these fans here?